Also, as negotiators try to find workable solutions to the war between Israel and Hamas in Gaza. The U.S. Secretary of State, who's been negotiating his nation's peace positions in the war, hopes Hamas will accept what he describes as Israel's position, or extraordinarily being generous, the offer it's given for a Gaza truce, which includes a hostage release deal. Mr. Anthony Blinken was speaking as Hamas delegation discussed the new proposal with mediators from Egypt and Qatar.
The Israeli government's proposal includes a 40-day truce for the release of hostages and the possibility of displaced families being allowed back to northern Gaza. It reportedly also includes strategies for restoring peace that could satisfy Hamas's demand for a permanent ceasefire. The Hamas delegation has reportedly left Cairo and will return with a written response to the proposal. The Israeli government is coming under growing pressure from its global allies and the families of the hostages who want a deal agreed on. A deal reached in November last year saw Hamas release 105 of the hostages in return for a week-long ceasefire and about 240 Palestinian prisoners in Israeli jails. Mediators from Egypt, Qatar and the U.S. have been attempting for weeks to broker a new agreement that would secure another pause in the fighting and the release of about 133 hostages who Israel says are still being held. At least 30 of them are presumed dead. Earlier this month, Hamas rejected an Israeli proposal for a 6-week truce and the release of 40 women, children, the elderly, and sick hostages in exchange for hundreds of Palestinian prisoners. Israel launched a military campaign to destroy Hamas in response to the group's cross-border attack on southern Israel on the 7th of October 2003, during which about 1,200 persons were killed and 253 others were taken hostage. According to Gaza Hamas-run health ministry, more than 34,480 persons have been killed since the war began.